So, what is that one thing which is being disliked by almost all software developers of the world? When I'm saying dislike, believe me, it's in the lower end. At the higher end, people might even hate that. Can you guess what is that one thing? Well, it's not about getting less or more money. No, it's not about boss. No, it's not about anything about which we do gossip all the time. The one thing which is being disliked most is process. Yes, you heard it right. Process. Because process is something which impacts a software developer day in and day out. For every minute a software developer is working, he or she is under a process. He or she needs to deliver something as per process. So it impacts each and every aspect of their lives. That's why they dislike it, they hate it because they feel that these processes are responsible for diminishing their innovation and creative thoughts, their own creativity. Now, why I am talking about this? I am talking about this because I have been on both sides now and I feel that I can talk about that. Now, I was one of the person who used to curse processes. Being a software developer, I used to curse process like anything. I used to feel that if a company is not progressing at all, they are not progressing because of processes and processes only. Okay. And now I am in a position where I sometimes ask people to follow some of the processes, even the lightweight processes, because I want to create lightweight processes because I do not want to impact people's innovation and creative thoughts, but at the same time, I don't want to have chaos. And believe me, processes are created to prevent chaos. And we need something to prevent chaos because if history can give any indication, the indication is that chaos doesn't lead to anything great. Okay, it doesn't create anything. Chaos, more often than not, is responsible for lots of destruction. Okay, so let me tell you something about being a software developer because I am writing code even today. Okay, so you know what? If you have followed me for some time, you know that I always say software development is an art. It's not a math where 2 plus 2 will be equal to 4. It's a creative undertaking. And you know what? As a software developer, I can be extremely productive one day and I can be, extremely non productive next day. So it is not about keeping the brick from one place to another place where it is easy to, value or measure your work. It's an artistic thing where it may take even days to write 1 or 2 lines of code which can fix a bug or does something great. Okay, that's why it's very creative undertaking. Now the idea behind processes is only one thing, to get to know the end date. And I believe this is where most of the problems that are coming in. Now let's remove the software developer hat. As a human being, if we go to buy something, right? If we want to buy some building or some apartment, what is the first question we ask? When it is gonna complete? So this question is asked by everyone, all the customers, all the consumers. Now when we are creating software, the customer or consumer is someone else, so they ask this question. Now the problem is that it's very difficult to predict the exact timeline, and that's why multiple processes are created to make sure that you give me timeline small amount by small amount and somehow I will manage to get the complete picture of it. You give t-shirt sizing, story point or something else. Okay, so all of the processes are created to get the answer of this particular question, how much time it will take. And I believe this is where the migration from processes being prevention of chaos to something predictability, or somehow create predictability in whatever we are doing, that is where the problem is, in my personal opinion. And to get the predictability, we are keep on adding things, keep on adding new things. Those things are not giving us predictability, but with a simple process to prevent the chaos, we are going into so much of deep predictable process or predictability induced processes, which is gonna impact most of the creative thinking of the software developers. So here is what my take is. My take is that leaders of the software development industry must understand why they are creating process. First and foremost, they have to understand they cannot create processes to bring in predictability. Software is not that entity, not that breed. You cannot bring in absolute predictability in that. You must use processes to reduce or even remove the chaos. That is extremely important. What is happening with inclusion of so many processes is that the chaos is actually coming back. A lightweight process aimed at prevention of chaos is the best option for all of the software industry today. And I am trying to do wherever I am getting an opportunity where I am managed to convince people to do this. Okay. And I believe my work has just started in this particular area. I am gonna share many things in some time to come as and when I learn and do things as part of my journey in this particular area. Thank you all. Thanks for watching. We will meet again. Until the next time we meet, good day, goodbye. You take care.